Hey, let's get it, y'all. What's poppin'? It's your bro Kimontae. See you, Montae, is I like to get called now, as I, started to embrace that. You know what I'm saying? See you, Montae, is another way you can address me if you see me out somewhere. I'm time out. But yeah, man, I ain't been live in a minute. I just want to tap in with the people and just see what's going on in y'all worlds. And go over some current topics as well with the people. So yeah, let's get into some things, and we can even go into some things that I talked about on my podcast that I'm releasing tonight, or not tonight, but I'm releasing. I'm just gonna say Thursday night. I'm gonna at least get the audio out by tomorrow. So I'm gonna text the guy that's doing my podcast, and I'm going to make sure that he gets me my audio by tonight, because I want to release my podcast at least by tomorrow. Wednesday or Thursday is the day I want to release my podcast. Really, preferably, I would like to release my audio on Wednesdays, and then on Thursdays I want to release the videos or something like that, because typically I don't really know how that works. I think you're able to I think it doesn't really matter. What are some soft skills that you think I have? Soft skills? I think you have a lot of skill sets, but I think you're funny. I think you're very intelligent. I think that you have a knack for giving advice. I think that you could possibly, even do similar things that I do as far as make content. I think you're relatable. I think that you would know how to reach different crowds and have influence. So yeah, those are things I came up with top of my head on the spot. But more than that, you a queen. You can do whatever you put your head to. So I mean, whether that's you deciding to act, whether that's you deciding to like I told you, do content, whether that's you deciding to I think business wise, I think you could do I think you would be interesting. I could see you running a business, being a businesswoman. So yeah, those are some of the things that I can see from you. But the sky's the limit, you know what I'm saying? I can see you doing a lot of different things. Why you ask that though? That's probably the better question. Why you ask that? You trying to see how people view you, or you want to know things you could be doing right now with your time? Let me know. And also let me know, we didn't get to finish our conversation because my phone had went dead. So we gotta finish that conversation eventually. I doubt you want to come on live and do it, since you never want to come on my live. I'm doing a resume. Oh, okay. I'm thinking you're trying to figure out life decisions. You're just doing a resume. Okay. But yeah, you're a leader, all that good stuff. So yeah, put that in the resume. And if you need a reference, you know who to hit up. But for what job? What job are you doing it for? Are you looking for a new job? I know you've been at the security based job I think you told me about. So are you looking to leave that job and go somewhere else, or what's going on? What is going on in JT land? Because you really don't want to tell me anything. I know there's more updates than just the typical, I just wake up, go to sleep, go to work, go to school. You know what I'm saying? You could tell me how you thinking, like what's on your brain. Like, I love conversations like that. You could have told me, like, you know what I'm saying, you're about to go on internship. Okay, what kind of internship are you looking to get? Because that's where I'm going as well. I haven't really told that many people yet, but I'm looking to do that as well. Although that's all I do. I've been okay. Okay. All right. But what do you be thinking about? Like, I be wanting to know like details like that. Like, I be like, even throughout my day, even if I worked all day, you should still ask me how was my day, as far as like what was I thinking about? Because most of the time when I'm at work, I'm not thinking about work. I be thinking about Jesus. Shut up, man. Like, she be so cap. So you at work thinking about Jesus 24/7. Okay. I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. I believe you. I believe. LOL, not you bopping your head. I believe you. I really do. But nah, man. I think that's good. I really think that's good. Yes, man. Like the Lord, how are we gonna do this? See, that's what I want to know. Like you saying you thinking about Jesus, but really what you're thinking about is your future, and you calling on Jesus as someone to assist you and aid you. Who you texting? I ain't texting nobody. Relax. I just looked at my phone and I was looking at somebody responded to the video I just dropped about Juvenile doing that parody or that remix to Back That Ass Up, and he named it Vax That Ass Up. So if you haven't seen that video I just dropped, go look at it. It's 1 minute long and it's me just laughing and just talking about why he made it, and just, you know what I'm saying, just trying to figure out, like, why would Juvenile go out his way to make that song unless he was getting paid some stupid amount of money from some labels, because I think he's still at Universal. Cash Money is owned by Universal, who also, I think Universal or Warner owns Universal. And then I looked it up, and it's somebody named, what's his brother name? It's some Jewish person that owns all of it. But anyways, we already know it's nobody black that owns those companies. And I just be trying to figure out, like, what are their motives? Like, what are they trying to, like, what's the point of trying to get us to take this vaccine? Like, why do y'all feel like we are stupid? Or if not, even if y'all don't think we're stupid, why do y'all want us to take this vaccine so bad? Like, y'all trying to get people that we look up to. Y'all trying to get these old ass songs that we all love, and trying to get us to congregate together and sing it as a group. Like, to me, that's too much. Like, I don't know, but that's just my opinion on the whole vaccine. Juvenile doing the vaccine thing. I believe he probably got paid. I believe that whoever his label is, I looked it up. It said Cash Money still. So if it's still Cash Money, I know it's on Universal owned Cash Money, and then Universal is owned by Warner, and Warner is owned by Sony. I think Sony is owned by. It's like a long line of people that's owned by other people. Get some PID, some good money. What you talking about? I'm talking about just different things. I was talking about the Juvenile Back That Ass Up video I just posted on my page. So if you haven't checked that out, go check that out. And leave a comment too, because I think it's pretty funny. I want everybody to comment on that video. Tell me what you think about that, because we all love that song, but at the same time, I just don't understand why Juvenile had to. I don't get why Juvenile had to make that song as a remix to promote that topic. Like, I think that he could have left that one alone, and he could have did something totally different if he wanted to hit. But I can just see, I see the CDC had to be behind this. His label execs, whoever owns him is probably behind that. And you know what I'm saying, they even had this new company called BLK. It's like a dating a black owned. It says black owned. They say Shaq is a co-owner of it, and they say that they're like sponsoring the song because they want people to have safe relations and whatnot. But whatever. Yeah, they are all puns. You know, we all know that they're puns. But at the same token, in the same time, it's like, what do you guys get from? What do you guys get from being a pawn and trying to sell your people out 24/7? Like, I guess money, but I'm like, I thought y'all was already rich. Like, what are they bribing you with? The same type of money? Like, you better be getting millions upon millions, or like, I don't know. Like, I think y'all need to learn how to become better businessmen. Like, I think when you become a rapper, you start making good money, they should all be required to take at least one business class just to learn about how to, use their finances to properly, you know what I'm saying, run up a bag. Because I feel like if they knew how to really use their money and create more streams of income for themselves, they could get out their deals. Like their deals is literally just trapping them at this point, because most of these rappers are generating a lot of income. And it's like, you have enough income to get rental properties. You have enough income to get vending machines. You got enough income to buy food trucks. You got enough income to buy real estate. You got enough income to do whatever you want. Like, you don't have to necessarily be subjected to a deal and people like a record label taking all your money and distributing your money for you. You could create your own deal, you know what I'm saying, your own record label, and do it yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. To me, it's a load of bull crap. Once your money is from their tree, they take what you do. Yeah. But my thing is, once you start getting your money and you start getting able to decide how you want to spend it, you should start looking at ways where you can invest your money in ways where you can make you more money. And that's the only thing that I be saying when I be looking at these rappers that be selling out they soul and doing the craziness stuff, the craziest stuff they be doing. I'm like, you don't have to do any of this. Like, you have money now. Like, I can see why you probably sold yourself out at the beginning, but at the end, like, you got money now. You could just start slowly but surely, learning more things, getting more financial literacy tips, and then like learning how to, get out of that situation. You may have got yourself into a bad deal, but you don't have to necessarily stay in that bad deal. You know what I'm saying? And just because you got your income from them at first, you don't have to continue to get your income from them. You can get out the deal, or wait till your contract is up, and then don't ever sign back. Like, it's that simple. But they get the income, but they make sure they don't use it too much. Do things that will keep you away from them, otherwise they shut you down. But my thing is, you can't shut nobody down. They got their own money. Like, if I'm making my own money from doing the things that I want to do, like, how you gonna shut me down? Like, if I'm buying real estate, if I'm out here, you know what I'm saying, going out here getting vending machines and having income coming in all kind of ways, I'm over here buying gold and silver and metals, and like, I'm buying commodities and I'm buying stocks. How the hell you gonna shut me down? Like, I'm making money regardless of whether or not you want me to make money. What you gonna do? Take all my stocks and take all my real estate? Like, you know what I'm saying? And obviously they may try to do that, but I'm like, that's why you get real estate in other people's names. Like, it's ways around this shit, bro. Like, I think these rappers gotta just become more wiser. And like, because they make so much money, they can create so much change. They could give $1 million to somebody in the hood that got a good idea, and he could be the person to change the world. Like, you don't have to necessarily, like, for these rappers that are puppets, like, they don't got to be the ones to go change the world. They can go get the money to somebody like me, somebody like, anyone that's got a vision in their heads that want to change things in this world, and let them do what they want with the money that's going to be able to help our people. Like, if you can't do anything with the money because you're a puppet, then give it to a free man. You know what I'm saying? Give it to a man that's not going to get controlled by this world. You know what I'm saying? That's not of this world, and that's not getting controlled by these higher companies. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think a lot of people do. Or I say that they don't do. They're not looking to, invest in the people from the hood. They're not looking to go back to the hood and build up the hood and make it better. They're not looking to go back into where they from and just teach the people that are still in those conditions. Like, look, man, I know y'all hear me rapping about guns in my raps, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all, boys. I don't even be doing all that shit no more. Like, I stopped doing that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just teach them something they can actually use, and like, you know what I'm saying? And put them on game. Like, don't just continue to lead them astray. Like, talking about guns and you acting like you shooting people still in your songs, but you know damn well you don't shoot people no more. Like, you stopped doing that when you became a rapper. So I don't get why they don't just go back to their hoods. Let them people in the hoods know, like, look, man, I know y'all think I be doing this shit, but I don't even do that no more. I stopped shooting people a long time ago. Like, Lil Durk, Lil Baby, they can all stop rapping about. Matter of fact, they could do one of these type of moves. They could rap about killing people in their songs, but go to the hoods and tell their people that, look, man, I'm not really doing this, so don't do what I'm doing. Like, don't do what I'm saying. If they're so much of a puppet that they feel like they can't, like, just be their own person and just stop doing it with their free will, then I would just do what I can. Like, whether that's just me going to every hood and just saying, like, holding like a master class, or just me trying to like reach back and just tap in with somebody from the hood, and maybe they can tell people in the hood, like, look, man, I talked to a little baby the other day. He was letting me know, like, we should all invest our money. Like, I know we trapping and getting money and scamming and all that, but instead of us scamming, we could use this money and we can go all try to pull it together and buy this building up here. It's a liquor store up here. We can all buy this liquor store and turn it into a health and wellness bar, so we can stop perpetuating this bad health in our communities and all this death, and stop seeing our people die from alcoholism, and stop seeing our people, start drinking alcohol and then get into car accidents, or, drinking alcohol, start acting belligerent and wanting to kill each other. Like, Like, there's so many different ways that we could go about this, and it could help us. Like, there's many solutions to this. And if I ever got to sit down with Lil Baby, Da Baby, any of these rappers that so-called, got the influence over our youth, I'm talking to them, telling them, like, yo, you talking about killing people in your raps, and I feel you, because that's what you think people want to hear, but you need to go back and let people know, like, look, this is just me rapping. I'm just making an entertaining song. Like, just like how you watch a movie and the movie entertaining and people in there jumping over the roof and they killing people and they, all that fire, like they walking through fire and all that. That's a movie. That shit not real. So these rappers got to go back and tell these people, like, look, y'all know this not really how I'm living my life anymore. I got a house in Beverly Hills. I have a nice car. I don't do that. My kids are in private school or they homeschooled or something. Like, if the people that get their money also want to push those negative agendas, they can't just go do those things because they bite in the hand that feeds them. If the people that get their money also want to push those negative agendas, what do you mean? I'm not saying that the people that that's giving the money, but the people that's getting the money, like the baby, Lil Baby. Now, if you're saying that they want to push that negative agenda to their own people to continue this perpetual cycle of death, then then I understand what you're saying. But, like, I don't think that's the case. I think they just don't know what to do. They just only know that one way. Like, look, I bet Lil Baby, Da Baby, all them rappers, they think that rapping about killing folks is what people want to hear. And that's probably right to us. That's right to a certain extent, because our people are so, dumb, deaf, and blind. So yeah, they do want to hear that. But at the same time, it's not like you can't also teach people, like, put the medicine in the dog food, or put the medicine in the candy, or the medicine in the whatever, in the bath water. I don't even know I don't say so many different bad analogies. But yeah, like, you don't have to necessarily act as if it's the end all be all just because you got signed and now you can't talk how you want to talk because you're controlled to a certain extent. Yes, you might be a puppet, but guess what? You go talk to that young brother in the hood that got his soul. That young brother in the hood that's talking truth to power. That young brother in the hood that got a little influence, or he got a little knowledge about himself, and he ain't trying to sell out. He ain't trying to get a quick dollar. He trying to grind and get to it the honest way. And you teach that brother, or you show that brother, or you give that brother some money, or you fund that brother business, or you know what I'm saying? That's how you do it indirectly without having to. If you're a puppet and you don't want to allow your strings to get untangled, or if you don't want them to cut the strings from the back and you lose all ties to the industry, and you don't want that to happen to you, then of course I understand that. Like, you're not strong enough. You're not strong enough. But I say, as a man, you just want to provide for your family, man. You ain't you want to have a good life for your family. You're trying to do what you think is best, and you know what I'm saying, stay out of trouble. So you just trying to do what you think is best. Everybody don't have that energy or that integrity to want to just not fold or not give in and not sell out their people. People be like, people. I hear a lot of black folks say this all the time. They be saying that I be getting done the work by my own people. So why should I want to save my own people? They be saying stuff like that all the time. Very ignorant, mind you. But at the same time, people really be feeling like that. They be feeling like my people don't want to kill me the most. They don't want that. Oh snap, my fault. They the one that be trying to kill me. They the one that's trying to, robbing from me. They the one that's trying to do all this negative stuff to me. So why would I want to, do anything for them? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just look out for people that I know. I'm just gonna be selfish and just protect people that I know that I have close contact with and close quarters with. And to me, that's not, I don't rock like that, because I understand that even those that don't have knowledge of self, and even those that don't understand the importance of doing for self and speaking positivity, and not trying to kill each other, even if they don't know that, I still know their greatness. Like, I look past that, and I still know that, even if you are lost and you are, deaf, dumb, and blind, that, that's just because that's how you was made. You was literally raised by, the devil. You raised by this, this white man. This white man done programs you, and if it's not the white man, even if you got programmed by any of these rappers or any of these so-called OGs, these OGs they're only doing what the white man is telling them to do, as far as, sag they pants, sell drugs, hold guns. We don't make no guns. A black man don't make no guns. We don't create guns. We getting this guns from the white people. When you sell your soul, there are people watching your every move. You never know who low-key a part of an agent, doctors, lawyers, teachers, businessmen. But my thing is, yes, they're going to be agents. They're going to be people around you. But my thing is, there's ways around all of this. Like, you saying, like, people going to be watching your every move. But at the same time, if you donate some money to somebody's business, are they going to look at you crazy? Because let's say, look, let's give a scenario for the people. Let's say Lil Baby donated $1,000 to my business, or he got more than $1,000, but let's say he gave 30,000 to my business. You know what I'm saying? And no, I heard Tory Lanez's album. I know what you're talking about. But let's say Lil Baby or Tory Lanez or one of them guys, instead of him going to Gucci spending 30,000 or 100,000, let's say he gave $1,000 to my business and supported the young black man, entrepreneur minded person that's also from where you from, Lil Baby. I'm from Atlanta. And instead of you buying Gucci, Chanel, all the VVS's and all that, you supported the young black man with a vision, with a good mind, a good head on his shoulders, and supported me and brought me up to a level where I can provide. But not only that, but I can actually implement my ideas, because that, they don't ever give the money to the people that got the mindset to actually use the money for positive reinforcement. They only give the money to people that's going to blow it on Gucci and Louis. One thing about me, I'm not trying to wear the latest designer. I wear my own designer. This is my designer right here. This is my designer. So, like, I ain't worrying about getting the latest Gucci, the latest Louis, the latest Fendi, the latest this, the latest that. I understand why people do it. They do it because they're lacking something from within. They're lacking that intrinsic love, or that knowing that, it's okay for first and foremost, shop black before you shop anywhere else. It's okay to shop with your brother before you shop with another. It's okay for you not to have Nikes on. It's okay for you not to have the latest Adidas or whatever the fuck. Like, it's okay for you to wear your brother, t-shirt or hoodie. Like, you don't lose no respect. You don't lose no cool points. You don't lose any of that. You're just going to, and if it's hard, it's hard. You can't knock it. You said the question is he even allowed? Is he allowed to donate? If he donates, it's probably to someone else who sold their soul. If he donates, it's probably to someone else who sold their soul. Why would he not be allowed to donate? He a grown man. Like, I think we gotta stop this spooky stuff, bro. It's nothing. He can donate if he wants to donate. Like, you think they sitting here and they're watching? They got like a limit on his card, and bro can only spend money on bullshit. Like, no, bro can go to the store tomorrow and spend money at a black business. Like, they're not going to stop Lil Baby from going to a black-owned business and shopping with a black-owned business. Like, that don't make no sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not, to me, I'm going to keep it real. I think it's just more so people not having that knowledge of self, and they're not like, if Lil Baby got into a room with someone like me, or someone that was going to, like, be like, bro, I rock with you, bro. Like, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, we giving a lot of our money to, to these white corporations, bro. We could spend this money a little better. I know you thinking that you want to show the hood that you having it for real, or you got it now. Like, but at the same time, you shouldn't be spending 100 bands on some VVV or some VVS's or whatever. Like you shouldn't spend that much money on some on some jewelry, and so you can be chained and shackled up again. Like, we gotta get these shackles off of us. That's the problem. We trying to shackle our brains in our necks too much. We gotta learn how to get them shackles off. But the point is, you know what I'm saying, it's not that they can't spend their money. It's that they're not educated upon where to spend their. Like, I've seen Lil Baby link up with some of these influencers that's actually, they're local. Like, I don't know if you know this brother, but it's a brother named Aristotle. And I seen Lil Baby link up with Aristotle, and I'm sure Lil Baby probably done gave him some money because Aristotle does stock trading, and he's trading the stock market and all that. I'm sure he gave Aristotle some money to do some trading for him. You see what I'm saying? So, like, he can literally do that. Like, Lil Baby can go out and meet people that he sees on the gram, like people that he don't even know that well, and build with them and invest in them, and even do, like, there's video content of him and Aristotle together, and Aristotle is literally sitting there teaching this man about the stock market. So he's not that much of a puppet that he can't meet with other people that's going to teach him about financial literacy. You see what I'm saying? So, like, if you're not that much of a puppet where he can meet with other people about financial literacy, then he can meet with them same people about doing for self, about learning the importance of buying black first. You know what I'm saying? And ultimately, even if he can't, at the end of the day, bro, you a grown ass man. Like, you gonna let somebody tell you what you can and can't do? You gotta stand up for what you believe in. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's hella people that stood up for what they believe in, and they may have died, but at the end of the day, you can't never put no salt on these brothers, like on Malcolm's name, on any of these brothers that came before us that stood up for what they believe in. They may have passed away due to having snakes within their circle or having agents within their circle, but a lot of that be because of, what I'm saying, we not on our toes. Like, Malcolm X left the Nation of Islam, and he started becoming more relaxed in how he moved. He stopped doing the check procedures. He stopped doing a lot of different things, and ultimately that led to his downfall. Because in the Nation of Islam, you don't even bring guns into the mosque. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, a lot of things could have got prevented with them situations if we was more calculated upon how we was moving. Like, Malcolm X would have never died he would never died that soon if they would have had a check procedures within that mosque. He was teaching at a venue that was open to the public, I'm assuming. If he would have done a check procedure that day, he would never died. Because they would have found a gun on bro. They'd have been like, hold on, bro. You got a gun on you? Hell no, you can't come here with no gun. Unless he was using guns. And that's something that, in Nation of Islam, you know what I'm saying, that's not permitted, as far as having guns and all that. But, people be doing what they want to do, bro. We all grown. So people that have guns, they're going to do what they want to do. But at the same time, like, there's reasons why, to me, I'm going to be real with y'all. My opinion on weapons and guns and all that, I think you don't need them. I think a real man, he don't need nothing but his fist. You know what I'm saying? And if you're a real man, you don't need to resort to trying to get a gun. I believe that you need to build up your physical strength. You need to build up your fighting skills. So if you get into an altercation, you know how to defend yourself. But all that getting a gun, trying to kill your brother, I'm not with it. They just been everywhere. Clearly the person would have been informed that there would be no check. Yeah. But as Malcolm, if I'm Malcolm X and I know there's people around me that may be an agent, I am not allowing there not to be a check. I'm making sure. Like, I'm on my shit. I'm like, hold on, bro. Are they checking people in here? Is everybody checked? I'm checking in with everybody, and if I'm Malcolm X, I'm making sure that whoever's my right-hand man is someone I can trust. You know what I'm saying? I'm making sure that whoever's my right-hand man, I know that he got my best interests at heart. You know that they ain't never shot and killed the minister yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure they would love to. But, like, ultimately, you got to stay on your toes. You know what I'm saying? Keep keep whoever's close to you. Make sure your close quarters is people that really rock with you, that really wants to see you, you know, successful. I'm sure the minister got hella agents within his people as well, his circle as well. But the thing about it is, you still gotta, you know what? Even if you got people that's within your circle that could potentially kill you or could, you know what I'm saying, do something to you, they can't do shit without God permission. So, like, you know what I'm saying, with Malcolm X's situation and him passing and all that, it was his time. Ultimately, I know it's sad and we want to look at it, you know what I'm saying, and be upset about it and say that, you know, it's our fault. It's, you know, we should have, you know, not allowed him to, you know, die like that, and, you know, it's the Nation of Islam fault. But ultimately, we know that was you know, the FBI behind that. But, you know, even if you don't know that, like, there's nothing that can happen without God allowing it to happen. You know what I'm saying? And people have got shot all the time and survived. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like, you're not messing with the minister because it would cause a big uproar. See how they killed Haiti president recently? Yeah, I seen that. I seen that. I gotta look up some more information upon that to see what the hell really happened with that. I gotta see what the hell really happened with that. I seen something about that though. I did see that. So I gotta look that up and see what it's talking about. But yeah, man, like, nah, I'm not rolling. I'm not rolling with it. But how long I've been on here? 30 minutes. But yeah, man, good topic, man. Good conversations. I think I'm gonna close it off right here though. I'm gonna end it off right here. I'm gonna post it too.